Hey everybody, how are we doing today? So excited. All right, so I'm off work. I got off work a little bit early today. Sometimes that happens when we don't have a lot of cases. We have what's called low census, so I look forward to those days when they come, because it doesn't come very often for me. My position, I'm kind of there with the charge nurse, so I really don't get to leave early like a lot of people can. So I was very excited today, but even more excited because I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I get to get on and do my training early today. And for me, that's a big win because I'm like, I got a lot of stuff to get done. So I'm going to jump right in to our topic. And this week I wanted to share with you my binder system. You guys may have heard me talk about this, and I've showed pieces of it on and off. Here in the group, I'm going to be posting links later after dinner directly into the group page, so you guys will have access to these, because everything I created in the binder system is on Canva. I think I want to say that I've shared at least pieces of it before, but if I haven't, then okay, I'm going to be sharing all of it, all of the pages that I have anyway. And you guys can then go in, customize it, change it to what works for you if this is something that is interesting to you or a way that will help you with your business. When this goes on YouTube, I will have the link when I post it to YouTube. The link will be in the description, so you guys can also grab all of these documents as well, because I want everybody to have access to these, right? I want to share what I've created. So those of you who want something to start with but don't know where to start, this is going to be for you. So first and foremost, what is a binder system? What the heck is this thing? All right, so the binder system, you want to call it OG, you want to call it old school, or maybe you just want to call it, that's the way I do things. Because here's the thing. Before I went back to work full-time, so I have 2 full-time jobs, right? I do full-time Scentsy, and I also work in the operating room full-time. I am busy. I'm busy, and I'm not always, even though I spend at least a minimum of an hour a day in my office doing work and doing all the things, I may not necessarily be like in front of my computer and doing all the things that I used to do in the way that I used to do it. I was using Trello. I was tracking a lot of things electronically. And since going back to work for over the last 6 months or 6+ months now, I don't know, 9 months. I don't even know how long I've been back to work. I find that it's just much easier for me to track things on pen and paper. Even though you guys know I am very digital. I do my planner digitally. I use Google Calendar in conjunction with that. I use spreadsheets. I do lots of things. But I'm going to tell you guys right here and right now, going back to basics has honestly been the best thing for me. And sometimes making things more simple and less complicated is going to save you time in the long run. Right? Because for some of us, maybe it's learning a new program or getting into the routine of, oh gosh, I forgot to go and update that or whatever, right? The binder system kind of takes a lot of that out of it, because if you have it in one spot, then all you have to do is grab your binder and go. And you can have your business on the go. So like I said, I may be digital in a lot of different ways, but when it comes to working my business and doing follow-ups and making sure I'm on track, it is all down to the binder system. So this is it, my friends. All right, so you see, I've got it right there. Binder system 2023. Obviously, I got my logo on the top page. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to get fancy with this, okay? Okay. If you don't have a binder, you don't need a binder. You just have a folder at home, use a folder. You have a notebook, use a notebook. I don't care what it looks like. I call mine the binder system because I like to keep it in a binder. That's the only reason. But you can call yours the notebook system. You can call it the legal pad system. It does not matter what it looks like. It matters about what you do with it. And it matters that you're picking it up and using it, okay? So I just have a cover photo. Like I said, this will be in the documents as well. Again, you can customize it to you. Use your colors. Get pretty, get fancy, or don't, right? Just use the blank one and take my stuff out of it and just print it. as is. You can do that too, okay? Nothing fancy here. So I just have a binder. Mine's clear because I'm weird like that. So I've got my cover page here, and then I just got dividers, right, for my binder. I haven't even gone through and actually printed out the tabs on here, so I haven't even gotten that far with it, just because I've been using it, and so now I kind of know where everything is. But, you know, when I bought the tabs, when I bought the tabs for the binder, it also comes with little Avery printer, right, so you can make it even fancier. Doesn't matter though, right? Does not matter. Okay, so what is in here is what counts, right? All right, so the first thing that I have, and I took out all of my info so that way we just have the blank copies because I don't want to be sharing people's info on here. All right, so the very first page is my monthly customer tracker. All right, so every month I've already printed out for the rest of 2023, so I've got pages for every single month. Okay, so everything that's left, I took out July and the previous ones because I didn't want the stuff in here when I was showing it. I'll put it in when I'm done. So all I have here is, this is my monthly customer tracker. So these are all of the customers who are ordering from me, in this case in July. Okay, so you're going to write up here at the top what month you're in, and every order that you get, you're going to write in here. This is why it's like OG, old school, whatever you want to call it, bringing it back to basics. It's literally pen and paper, all right? So this means I am pulling up my workstation. I'm going to the orders section, the orders tab on my workstation, and I'm literally looking to see who's ordered from me this month, okay? Now, I'm excluding Scentsy Club from this, and we're going to get to that in a minute because you'll see that has its own little page and its own little tracker. So this is just for maybe anybody who has ordered through a party, anybody who has just found me by the PWS, right? Through the consultant locator, they're just looking for somebody local. They found me that way. Maybe it's a returning customer, right? It doesn't matter. Every single order that is not a Scentsy Club order goes on this list. So what I have here is name, date ordered. So I write down the date that they ordered. I write down the amount of their order. And then I have a section that says thank you sent. And it says yes or no. Yes or no. Have I done that or not? Happy mail sent is the next column. Yes or no. Simply circle which one. And then I have comments. Again, very basic, very OG, old school. Okay, I just need the overall piece, right? I need to know who has ordered from me in July. Have I sent them a thank you? Whether that's through a text, an email, a phone call. I do this like people pick up the phone, right? I don't know. What do we call for a phone now? Is this the symbol for a phone? I don't know. Whether I'm calling them, whether I'm messaging them, whatever it is, okay? It doesn't matter the way that you're doing it. It just matters. Are you saying thank you? Yes or no? It doesn't matter how. Also, happy mail sent. You may do happy mail completely different than I do. You probably do. We all probably do different ways and different things. So if happy mail is something that you're like, I don't do it for anybody, then that's fine, okay? You're going to have the Canva template on here. You can delete that column out. You can put something different. You can just leave it blank. I don't know, whatever works for you. What are you doing in your business? And I will tell you, you can get very fancy with happy mail, right? And go all out. Go all out, my friends. Do you. Do you. But here's the thing. For me personally, I kind of go off of, is this a repeat customer or is this a brand new customer? And that's kind of how I kind of direct my happy mail, right? So if it's a brand new customer, for example, I'll tell you what I do. If it's a brand new customer, not only am I going to send them a text or an email and say, thank you so much for your order. It should be shipping out shortly, blah, 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 right? By a little canned message, okay? There it is. And I've written them down. And then during the month, I will go through, and I usually do this the last week of the month because I like to kind of do it in a 1 month swipe. Okay, so that is me batching my work, because for me and the way that I work my business, it was just much easier for me to do them all at the same time rather than one by one all throughout the month. So if you're more hands-on in your business and you're like, oh, I've got time. So anytime somebody places an order, I immediately am starting to either send them a thank you postcard or an email or a thank you pack or whatever, then that's fine. Then you do you, boo, right? You do you. But you decide what works for you. I like to batch mine. So towards the end of the month is when I'm looking to see everybody for July, and I'm going through to do that happy mail. If it's a brand new customer, they are going to get not only a handwritten note. I do a handwritten note, and I actually just do it. They're just blank index cards. They're just on colored paper, and they're index card size, and I literally handwrite a thank you for every single order. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Handwrite it, okay? I think that is a very important piece to the customer relationship building aspect of our business. Because as small business owners, we need to be putting in that extra step. The step that Amazon doesn't do. The step that maybe your Etsy people don't do. The step that eBay or Amazon or, again, wherever it is that you're buying things through, right? They're probably not giving you a handwritten thank you card. Stand out in this business. Make it a point to make your customers feel appreciated. And I will tell you right here and now that a handwritten note speaks volumes over some huge package filled with samples. Because it shows that person that you took 5 minutes out of your day and you literally wrote them a note saying thank you personally to them. Okay? It means a lot. So when I get those, you can guarantee you that is the person that I will be doing business with until the end of time, because that person took time to thank me for my order. That is a big thing in my book. It's a big thing for a lot of our customers too, right? They could go anywhere and buy Scentsy from anybody, right? They can look up on their own customer locator to see who's nearest to them, and they can probably find another Scentsy consultant. But why do they come back to you? Make yourself stand out, and you can do that with a handwritten note. It's just so simple, and I think it's a step that a lot of consultants overlook, okay? Because maybe they think it takes too much time, or they don't want to pay for a stamp, whatever, right? Pay for stamps. Just pay for stamps. Buy yourself a book of stamps. That's it, okay? And send out some handwritten notes. If you do nothing else, do that. All right, so when it's a new customer, not only are they getting a handwritten note, they're also getting like a product list in there. I will usually throw in a felt, right now it's hot, right? So I'll throw in a felt sample of the scent of the month, probably a flyer as well of the warmer that's on sale for the month. I usually have one of my standardized pieces of flyers or what, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. I print mine on regular paper. If you want to print it on cardstock, you can, but I try and just get as much out with one stamp as I can when it is coming to Happy Mail. But it is literally get in my circle. All this says is I'm so happy we're able to connect. And it literally, when they scan that QR code, it takes them to my landing page, okay, which literally has all my links, all my info, where to order, my latest unboxing video, all the things. That's a whole nother video for another day, but that's what that QR code does. And it just says, stay up to date with me on all the platforms. It's literally a way for me to connect with my customers. So that goes in everything that I send out, hand out, pass out, everything. That goes in there. I print it on regular paper and it goes out. Okay, so it's going out there. And then if it is somebody who is a repeat customer, I do have a good majority of my personal customer base that are repeat customers. I've been doing this for a while, right? I've got some customers who have been with me for years. I have some customers who are ordering from me every single month or every other month. They, I consider them my VIPs, right? So for those customers, I usually will do maybe a little bit of Happy Mail that's maybe like one step above, right? So maybe they're getting a little bit bigger of a sample, or if I've done Scentsy clean samples or counter clean samples, right? Or something like that, right? Like they're getting like a step up in a sample, right? So they're kind of getting maybe a little bit bigger of a thank you. But again, that's because for me and my business and where I'm at, That's what I do for my repeat customers, because my repeat customers make up probably about 80% of my monthly PRV. That's just how my business runs. Yours may run different. You may be getting brand new customers every single month. So maybe the majority of yours is brand new customers. Focus on where your business is leading you, okay? That's what you want to do. That's the ultimate takeaway from this. So again, Happy Mail doesn't have to be the all-out thing for every single buddy. So just find a way that is going to work for you, that you can do it in a consistent manner. And then the comments is literally just a spot for me to put, maybe, and I usually will write repeat customer, or ordered from Samantha's party, or I work with her, or something, maybe it was somebody that I work with, and so I wrote it down. So that's literally what I use the comment section for there. So that's really what all that is. All right, so that's my first tab. My next tab, I forgot to take one out. Okay, my next one is my monthly club tracker. You'll see this looks pretty darn similar to the monthly customer, okay? So again, I just write the month at the top, monthly club tracker. So this is only for Scentsy Club people, all right? Only for Scentsy Club people for this month. So like, the month of July, right? It's only got the people whose clubs have processed in July. And so as they process, right, I'm checking into my workstation, I'm looking, I'm going, oh, okay, Kim's Scentsy Club order has processed. Okay, I'm going to write down Kim's name. Okay, and then I have a spot here that says club frequency. So is it a monthly club, a bi-monthly club, or a quarterly club? And I just circle it. The amount of the club. Then I write thank you sent, yes or no. Club swag bag sent, yes or no. And comments. Okay? So again, somewhat similar to what I'm doing, right? Yes, I am going to be sharing all the links. I am so sorry. Yes, I just saw the note. Thank you, Texas. Phone a friend is working today. Yes, I'm going to be sharing the links to these Canva docs. Okay. So this way, it's just an easy way for me to visually keep track of my club orders, okay? Because for me personally, Scentsy Club is like one of my primary focuses in my business. Why? Because for one, that shows my customers who are my true VIPs, right? They're like, hey, I am in, Jacqui. I want to get Scentsy every month, every other month, or every 3 months. I am in. My friend, you are now a VIP with me, right? Okay, that is how I look at club people. Because they are taking advantage of club and all of the benefits with club, right? We know they're getting discounted shipping because it's a flat rate of shipping. That actually saves them money to create a club and get shipping rather than just going through my website, because my website is going to charge them more, okay? So if you don't know about the benefits of club, that's a whole nother topic, right? But educate yourself on your business, okay? So they're going to get a discount in shipping. They're going to get a discount automatically if they spend $30. They're going to get that, not only the discount, but they're also going to unlock a half price item if they spend $60 on a club order. They're going to have exclusive access to bricks, right? There are so many reasons that people need to be doing club. Plus the always get my bar is like the number one, but okay, there are reasons. So this is why I have a completely separate tracker from the monthly tracker, okay? That's why it's completely different, right? Because I'm treating these customers differently. Now, I personally, maybe when I get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got 100 club people every single month. What am I to do? Okay, that's when I'm going to have to pivot. But right now, it's still manageable for me to send a swag bag for the people whose club processes this month. So in July, everybody's club who processes this month, they're going to get a club swag bag. Now my swag bag, I usually like to give them a theme every single month. My theme this month is actually flamingos, and I'm going to show you real quick because I've got one here. I've got them over here because I actually have that on for working on a Wednesday. That's what I'm going to be doing this week. Okay. I decided on a theme for this month, and it was just simply flamingos. I just like to have a theme because it gives me something to make it fun, right? So I got these straws on Amazon. They literally are they're just disposable drink straws, right? But they kind of fold up so they They actually will mail flat. I just had it open. Okay, so it mails flat. It's just this flat little straw, right? So when they undo it, it has that little fancy thing there. It's so fancy. And then I found on Amazon, but you can go to the Dollar Tree, you can go wherever you want, whatever your theme is, right? I found these, again, because I look for things that are flat. These are actually, when you blow them up, and I'm not going to do it on camera because that's going to look ridiculous and take way too long because I have no idea how much air it's going to take to blow this up. But when you blow this up, it's actually like a little drink holder for like in the pool or whatever, right? And so it just blows up into this little flamingo, and it's supposed to hold a little can or whatever, hold a drink. Okay, it's flat. That's the point, right? So all of this is going to go flat. It's going to go in my club swag bag with some other fun little goodies, right? Some extra samples, and that's how it's going out. That's it. All right, so that's how I treat my club. Those are my VIPs. I want them to be treated like a VIP. They also, by the way, get a handwritten note. All right, the next one. This is my follow-up Scentsy club. So everybody who actually enrolls in a Scentsy club, I keep a sheet. So I have a master copy of their contact info. So as I'm going through, and I don't want to pick that first one because I forgot to take it out with the info. As I'm going through, right, and doing these, I can actually, in my binder, without having to log back into the computer or anything, I can go on here and I can get their address. I've got their email. I've got their cell number. I can get, you know, oh, they love things, scents that are fresh or whatever, right? Whatever comments I have. And so I can just kind of write down also what I'm sending them every single month in their club swag, right? Maybe I sent them a scent of the month. I also sent them a sample of, I don't know, one of the bricks that we have, whatever it is, right? So whatever the theme is, I kind of will write down the contents. And then I will, if I do coupons, sometimes I do coupons in my VIP mail. So if they got a coupon, I will put that. And then one of the things that I have down here is handwritten note, yes or no. Because again, for me, that is a big piece of my customer service, okay? Make it a big piece of yours. Trust me on this. Take 2 seconds, a minute, whatever it is, handwrite a flipping note. It makes a difference. It just does. And then I will write down here the dates mailed. So I keep a hard copy or a master copy, so to speak, of every single person who has a club with me. So again, if I'm at work and I'm on my lunch break and I'm like, oh, I'll take my binder today so I can get some work done, I have everything I need. I don't need, and granted, I will still look it up, but whatever. All right. Oh, gosh, I should have taken these out. Okay. The next one, I am a leader. I have team members, right? So if you are a leader, if you even have one team member, or if you're going to have a team member, then I want you to also use this as well. This is your coaching call note sheet, okay? So coaching calls, again, whole nother topic for a whole nother day, but this is a coaching call sheet. And so this is where I kind of write my notes when I'm on the coaching call. I have their contact info I keep up there. The main topics that we're discussing, and then I take notes. Oh, that was thunder. I don't know if you could hear it. I take notes on the call, right? What did we discuss? What did we go over? What are they working on? What are their goals? I need to be able to know as a leader, right? Because I want to be able to follow up with them and say, hey, how did it work out? What we were talking about, whatever it is, right? So I do that. And then I have down here CTA. So that's their call to action. I always end a coaching call with a call to action. I give them something to work on, right? So what did I give them to work on? And then at the bottom, I write the date and then I put the follow-up date. So when am I going to follow up with them? So it's just a way for me to very easily keep track of my binder. Who do I need to follow up with? All right, so that's basically what I have. I took out the other ones because they're more like personalized to me. But that is the meat of the binder system, okay? You need to have a place, one place that you can go where your orders are located, where your club people are located, where your team member info is located, okay? In the very back of here, I actually have a spreadsheet that I've printed out of everyone in my team. So every single person in my downline. I just simply ran a report in Excel and I just put down like, it's just got contact info, right? So it's got their name, their email address, their physical address, and their cell phone or home phone, whatever. Okay, and so it's literally just an Excel sheet and it's printed out and it's in the back of there. So if, again, when I'm out and about or when I'm not in my office and I don't want to take the time to look something up, I know how to get a hold of somebody if I don't already have them in my phone or whatever device I'm working on. It's already here with me. This is my binder system. This is my Bible for my business, okay? This is what helps to keep me consistent, keeps me updated every single month, and it makes sure that I'm actually taking action in my business. You guys, we have to take action in our business in order for our business to grow every single month. All right? Every single month. And I don't care if you have only 10 minutes a day, 1 hour a week. I don't care what your schedule looks like. As long as you are being intentional with the time that you have, then you are going to succeed. So I hope that this binder system helps you. Like I said, on here, I will be sharing, I think I've shared some pages of it along the way, but I'm creating a whole Google folder, okay? So that is gonna be uploaded on here. You can change things to whatever you need to do. They will be in Canva template document type, okay? So that way you can change it as you need it. Take my stuff off. Like I said, a lot of my stuff has my branding on it, but you can take that off. If you don't do branding, don't do branding, right? Just leave it blank. But you will have access to all of this. For those of you on YouTube, it will be in the description. Again, a link to all of these sheets. So that way you can make it your own. All you need is a binder, my friends, and to print it out. That is it. That is it. And this is going to help you keep your business organized and help you feel like you are more on top of the game, because by doing this, you're taking a step, you're taking an action to create a binder system for yourself, to say, I'm going to be intentional with following up with my customers, because follow up in your business, I know you've heard it, follow up is key, the follow up, fortune is in the follow up, all the things, you've heard it all, I'm sure you have, right? But we have to actually do it. If we're not actually doing it, then yeah, our customers are probably going to find another consultant to go to. They just are. So we have to be intentional, and we have to make our customers decide to choose us when they're ready for Scentsy. When they run out of their favorite fragrance, when a new fragrance is coming, when a new collection comes out, when the new catalog drops, right? They need to know, I have my Scentsy consultant. I already know who it is. I know who to contact. I know who's going to tell me what's going on. That's what you want your customers to say about you. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you this week. I will talk to you soon. We still have a whole half of the month left. And for those of you going to SFR, I cannot wait to see you. Bye.